Interleague Baseball, the first of three between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Dodgers look to end this three-game interleague series with a sweep. Next. Julio Urias gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're going to see a guy these are your basic four-pitch mix guy. Fastball, curve, slider, and change. Nothing overpowering. A good four-pitch mix, and he's a guy that needs to use all of his pitches to be effective.
Digging in, Jonathan Davis. And we are set for baseball here this
Leading
evening.
Off tonight for Toronto, the center fielder, number 49.
The pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Marte is under it. He's got it one away. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting nine for this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. He hit 7 home runs last month. That's a legit power threat. When you start looking at that over the course of a long season, he's putting up some big numbers. This guy's got great power.
Stepping into the box, Devin Travis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Urias has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Stepping in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s, 16 homers and 65 RBIs. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line drive to left. But this is right to him in left as he hardly has to move as he handles it for the final out. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Sam Gaviglio, the right-hander out of the state of Oregon, gets the ball in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Here's Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the center fielder, Starling Marte.
Here's the first pitch to him. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, Dero, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Guerrero is right there. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Verdugo is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
3-0 now. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, Dero, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Batting third, the right fielder.
Standing in, Cody Bellinger. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he'll get back in safely. Here comes the 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Back up the middle. And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Muncy.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. Chopper foul. The average is at 308 entering play. 29 homers and 79 RBIs. One and one to the Dodgers first baseman.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Verdugo at second, Bellinger at first, one gone. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
Sinker, 3-2 now.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And he fouls this one off. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Now to the plate, Justin Turner. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Here he comes on 2-0. There's a strike. It's 2-1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
The 2-1 home. Hit sharply on the ground. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. 1 run scores. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, Nero, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in 2.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you could throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
Here's Corey Seager as he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield.
Batting 7th, the catcher, number 16.
Digging in, number 16. And the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first. Here comes the first pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. The throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, Dero, so close to getting the strikeout there. Needed to make one more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for from an offensive standpoint. You try and pick up that red spinning dot that constitutes slider coming in there, and then you hope it doesn't fall off the table. He was able to get himself inside that baseball and get a ribby hit.
Striding into the box, Kike Hernandez. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, that's easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Two 2-0, Hernandez. A 27-year-old. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Well, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
Into the box, Julio Urias, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Ready with the 0-1. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they do get 3 that inning. That's the good news. The bad news is they leave 3 men on base. On to the second now at Dodger Stadium. Dodgers lead this one 3-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, number 13. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Here's Randall Grichuk as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Grichuk, once a member of the Cardinals organization, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting 6, the first baseman, Justin Smoke.
Stepping in, Justin Smoke. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch of the at-bat. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order, still down 3-0. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Starling Marte.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Popped up. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Digging in to try it again, Alex Verdugo. He drew a walk his first time up. First offering on its way. Here's a called strike about thigh high, 0-1. And he chased one there. This is bounced to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold a glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
In now, Cody Bellinger, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Hit back up the middle. Flip of his glove for 1. On to Smoke in time for an inning-ending double play. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they're on top by a count of 3-0.
Welcome back to Dodger Stadium, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their boys in blue this season. At the start of the day's action, they come in having issued the fewest walks in the league, while carrying around the best overall ERA as well. Talking with one coach earlier, he told me how much pride their pitchers take in attacking the zone. He said they all have dynamic stuff, and they have a lot of confidence that if they're just throwing a lot of strikes, the velocity, movement, and deception of their pitches will take care of the rest. Guys, it's a staff that will come right after you, but they don't think you can hit it either.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First delivery to him on the way. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. 2-0 to the Jays left fielder.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike 2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Up next is Danny Jansen. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 7 homers and 23 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. A good bend on that one as it's fouled away. Strike 2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Sam Gaviglio.
So in now is the Blue Jays pitcher, Sam Gaviglio. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses inside, 1-0. Hit to first. To his right, Muncy. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They trail it here 3-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Max Muncy. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Max Muncy.
First delivery to him on the way. Looked like the sinker there, dipped a little below the knees. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
The 2-2. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
The batter, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. A base hit in his first trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. To the left side, but it's well foul.
Good chance he's not seeing that pitch again. If he does, it's got to be bounced. But I'll tell you, from a pitcher's perspective, that's nothing but a long strike.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hernandez is underneath this one. 2 gone.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. First pitch on its way. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, but they lead it 3-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Davis back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Fouled away. The 2-1. Hit weakly on the ground to short. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Head for the Blue Jays, the second baseman, Devin Travis.
Now in the box, Devin Travis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Travis is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. No runs, no hits, 2 errors for the Blue Jays so far. Ready on 1-2. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
Now the 1-0 is taken, strike one. Here's a pop-up now. Turner is there, 2 down.
The batting, number 13, shortstop, Lourdes Gurriel.
Ready now, number 13. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Travis, the runner at first with 2 gone. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's another 1-2. In the dirt, and now let's see. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
Here now the 2-2. And there's a base hit on the line. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Number 15.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck, too, as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on the line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
Stepping in now, Rendell Grichuk, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And they're runners at the corners now. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. They trail in this one 3-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading up for the Dodgers.
Settling in
The
now,
catcher.
number 16.
Number
He's set to lead
16.
us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Into the box, Kike Hernandez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit back toward the mound. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. All right, so time now for the Blue Jays road to the show report as we see a couple of prospects performing at high levels in the upper minors. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Julio Urias. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Sinker's in there. No balls and a strike. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. 1 out and a runner on second base. Popped straight up. Gurriel backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The center fielder, number 6, Starling.
Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. One and 1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Roll. Pitcher had the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Hunter Wood answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Throw over to the bag, and he's back easily. Another look to first, and a dive, but he's back in. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Marte off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
Outside, 3-0 now. Marte at second with 2 down. Three and 1 to the Dodgers left fielder.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by. But on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
So 2 on with 2 away. And that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Bellinger is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So striding forward now, Max Muncy. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to center field. Davis is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We played 4 full. It's the Dodgers 5, the Jays nothing. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the Blue Jays.
Here's Justin Smoke now.
Justin.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you had the ninth inning.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Grounded foul off to the right.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the fifth. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And it's fouled away. Hernandez, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his fourth season as a major league player. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Digging in now, Danny Jansen will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking the zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Digging in once again, Justin Turner.
It
was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Third baseman, Justin Turner.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a high strike there, 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Davis sprinting after it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The
Blue Jays are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty, one man out. Fastball just missed above the zone. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. The 2-2. Line drive to center field, but this will hang up just a bit as it's taken in chest high for a tough second out.
Number 16.
Digging in and looking for more, number 16. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off there, 1-0. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with two men out. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Davis calls for it, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Brendan Rodgers will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the sixth.
Number 7.
Comes in here right at 260. 8 home runs and 31 RBIs. Here comes the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a fourth.
The 1-2. Left side, gloved by Turner. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, number 49.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Jonathan Davis. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses. Strike one.
You could tell he had made up his mind in the batter's box that he was taking that one with him. Great execution of a changeup. Kind of spoiled his plan right there.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. 1 out, nobody on. Misses. Ball 2. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Popped him up. Turner has room in foul territory. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Devin Travis.
Now at the plate, Devin Travis. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
This one's down to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
Number 27.
At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-0 home is in there for strike 1.
2-1.
Travis leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
That's
3-1.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
The 3-1 pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
And he lays off for ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here. The 1-1 misses for the second ball. Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Now the 2-1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Payoff pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Carmen Perez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
For the Blue Jays, number 16, Carmen Perez.
Ready for another shot now. Kike Hernandez. He'll start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6.
Kike Hernandez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Now batting, the pitcher, Julio Urias.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Julio Urias. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Drilled down the line, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball, and this will find the wall deep in the corner. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
Into the box now, Starling Marte. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Next up for Los Angeles, Alex Verdugo, runner in scoring position with two gone. From the stretch. Fastball just missed above the zone.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage 2-0.
2-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Urias stands at second with 2 gone. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will bang up against the wall. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Up next for the
so much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Standing in now, Cody Bellinger, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
There's a cold strike as he nips the corner.
1 strike.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Bellinger connects as this is deep to right. Here into the visitors' bullpen. Cody Bellinger has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
Next for the Dodgers, the first baseman.
Stepping in now, Max Muncy, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Another good inning here for the Dodgers. Hey, not everybody leaves early. We'll come right back with more from Dodger Stadium in just a moment. Back here at Dodger Stadium. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Striding in once again, Rendell Grichuk, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And there's a base hit on the line. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
In now, Justin Smoak, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. Misses above the zone for a ball.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat, much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Nobody out, runner on first. Three balls and a strike now to Smoak. The 3-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The 3-2 one more time, and opposite field as he lines this down the line in right, and this will find the wall deep in the corner. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he will score now from first. And the throwing mistake there, getting the ball in, is going to wind up costing him.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board. And now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Tired a bit as he reached the 7th, but he's got a shot at the victory if his bullpen can help him out. Ross Stripling will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
68. Ross Stripling.
Into the box, Teoscar Hernandez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. With runners in scoring position this season, Hernandez brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to, because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
1-1 the count now. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Stripling playing here in his age 29 season. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Into the box now, Danny Jansen, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. No hits to this point. Here's the 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
The 1-1. Hit down the third baseline. Backhanded. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the pitcher, Carmen.
Reese McGuire will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 10.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball here, 0-1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 9 homers and 29 driven in. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Smoke at second with 2 down. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
The 1-2 is taken high above the zone. The 2-2 down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. The 2-2 one more time, and a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen,
a run for the Jays thanks to the RBI double. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Blue Jays 1. Number 67 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Pitching for Toronto, number 67.
Now batting, Justin Turner. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Justin Turner.
He's set and the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Takes this the other way to right. Grichuk is there, 1 away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's Corey Seager as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Line down the left field line, but this will be foul.
It looked like from our perspective he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
The 0-2 delivery and another foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
The 3-2 pitch. And a sinker too far in here. He lost him on ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Next for the Dodgers, number 16. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. In the dirt here. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
1 out and a runner on second base. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
So stepping in, Kike Hernandez. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
The 2-0 on the way. taken. Strike one outside corner. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 2-2. And this is on the ground to first. Could be two. There's one. On to Smoke in time for an inning-ending double play. A couple of walks, but no damage. More ahead from Dodger Stadium right after this. Stepping in for the Jays, Jonathan Davis. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike one. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
Verdugo will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the two starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. At the plate, Devin Travis. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Here it comes, 0-2. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Ball 2. Here's another 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is on deck. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat. 8-1 our score as you look at our in-game line score. This one pretty much all over but the shouting. So striding in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 2 for him to this point. first pitch of the at-bat on its way. Rounded down the third baseline. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Here it comes on 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Ryan Tepera enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 52, Ryan Tepera.
David Freese is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, 15 long balls, and 37 RBIs. The 0-1 pitch. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
The 0-2 home. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Stepping in now, Starling Marte, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Comes set and the 0-1. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot for Starling Marte. Number 11 for him on the season as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Everybody has heard of a hitter punishing a curve or a slider that just hangs. Well, this was a cutter. It just hangs right there out over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it. Can't leave a pitch like that to a professional hitter. Well, you can, but that's what you get.
The left fielder, Alex Verdugo.
In now, Alex Verdugo, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. One and two now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. The 2-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Line to the right side. Richard is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Cody Bellinger. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. A 1 pitch on its way. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
You know, D-Row, when he makes a phone call after the game, he call his parents, say he had a 4-hit day. You think he's going to tell him about that infield single right there?
Oh, no, that was a line drive in the gap. We always used to say on the bench, Dan, anybody could get 3 hits in a big league game. Got to get that 4th one. That's what separates you. Those are the special moments.
Into the box, Max Muncy, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. This is pulled into right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Standing in now, Justin Turner. He's right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. One last shot for the Jays coming up. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Blue Jays 1. Kenta Maeda comes on from the pen,
now
hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the
Number
ninth.
18, Kenta.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, number 13, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Shot toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Griffith.
Now at the plate, Randall Grichuk. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. His fastball taken high for a ball. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. I'm no pitching coach, but it doesn't look like he's finishing his pitches here. That misses high, ball 3. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
This is where if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Into the box now, Justin Smoke. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. Two 1 pitches. That circle change swung on and missed. 2-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him. And watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Stepping in now, Teoscar Hernandez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Line drive to left. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Well, that's win number 90 on the season for them so far, and they've been a force on the field all year long. And by the looks of it, they're not done yet.
9-1 is the way this